Hi everyone. Alright, today we're going to be looking at Jamboard and specifically how to use it with our Cartesian plane. Alright, first step is let's find the app Jamboard. And once you have anything Google open, in this case we have our math class, you'll find the waffle up at the top. It is the 9 dots, and when you click on it you get most of your apps. And in this case you might have to do a little bit of scrolling, but the app that we're looking for is called Jamboard. Right there. And when you open this up, and especially if you open up this for the first time, you'll probably see nothing in here. So we're going to go down to the bottom right hand corner and we're going to click on New Jam. Perfect. And let's label it. Let's call it Practice Jamming. Perfect. I always recommend labeling them as soon as you can so you don't get confused or lost, or you can find your work again. Okay, first things first, let's look at a few of the tools that we have. We have a pen, which is always nice and easy. It's nice and fine. When I'm making videos or I'm teaching a class, I like to use a marker. So in this case, let's click on a marker. Let's choose a different color. It's a nice thick line. Another hint is if you hold down your shift key, you're going to be able to make straight lines, which makes your life a lot easier. And again, as always, if you made a mistake, you have an eraser and you can erase those lines. Then also another cool feature is the sticky note. In here, you could make notes to yourself about coordinates, or you could make an instruction to yourself or a note to me if I'm marking it. So let's put a note. I'm very creative. And let's make it orange. And once you click cancel, a note. You could put it up in the corner for you so you remember where it is. But let's actually make this a template for our Cartesian plane now. So we're going to go down to add image. I've had a few issues with using the Google image search. Sometimes the image doesn't actually load, but in this case we're going to try it. So we're going to search for Cartesian plane. This is the one that I've been trying to load, so we're going to try to load it. Doesn't seem to work. So we're going to put that off to the side and we're going to see what happens. But we're going to try another one. So luckily our search is still there. That's the one we tried, but it doesn't seem to want to load. So let's find another one like it. So I'm looking for something that seems to have all 4 quadrants, but especially if it has numbers on the scale, our work is a lot easier. So I like this one. Let's take a look at this one. Let's see if this one loads. There we go. That's a lot more useful, so let's get rid of this one. And I like to put it in the top left-hand corner. And then once I want to make it bigger, I grab a corner and I drag it down. Perfect. And now we could draw all over it. Let's say that we wanted to put in some ordered pairs of -5. And I got to be careful with the scale here because not all of them will go as high as we want. Let's say 8. Okay, so again, as we know, our x value goes first. We put -5. We could even put a dot so we could remember where that -5 is. And then our positive value of 8. It's going past the scale a little bit, but I could extrapolate and say -5, 8. There's where I place my ordered pair. Perfect. All right, guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Oh, actually, one more thing before we go is if I go back into the Jamboard, or if I click on these 3 dots here, then I could download as a PDF or an image if I wanted to, but I always like PDFs. So if there wasn't an assignment that you wanted to hand in for me, you can click on download here after you clicked on the 3 dots, or if you go back to the Jamboard main page, I could actually click on those 3 dots now and then click on download a PDF. Okay, or just delete it. All right, guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. Talk to you later.